Hey, my boys. I'm getting ready to go somewhere real quick, but this guy popped up. I'm doing like how to catch a predator. This guy, this is why I had like the FBI and CIA are full of shit.
Manifestation, right?
Don't like
Manifestation
them.
of my desires. It's like the moment I think about manifesting what I've always desired, all this fear comes up, all this doubt comes up, right?
Gross.
Hey Peter, what's your favorite manifestation technique?
My dad's gonna help me with my phone.
Or, you know, 369
method,
or blah blah blah. Take all those and throw them in the garbage. Not that they're not valid. I mean, you needed them.
He used the 369.
You didn't know who you were. You needed these.
That is just so funny because
right, and some of those teachings are wonderful, but they're all teachings for the ego mind, right? They're all techniques.
My spiritual team and my ancestors.
A mind that doesn't understand.
Like, at first I'm like, oh, at first I commented on his thing a long time ago because I'm like, okay, yeah, he has something there because Walt Disney popped up right away and go, yep, that's him. And I'm like, okay, so I'm like, he's the one that's either gain stalking me or whatever it was.
The ultimate manifestation technique,
but he was calling me out. He was calling me. He was using some kind of magic.
Imagine a human body. Right?
So with that said,
something like
when he's doing, he needs life in prison.
Astronomical like that, some astronomical amount of.
He keeps wanting to fucking play this fucking game. So my offspring.
Now imagine.
This is my work.
One of those cells.
This is what I do. I'm calling out the bullshit.
Cells that doesn't
he
understand.
fucked
You're
up.
The one cell that doesn't understand.
He's using the court system. He's using it. Human sex trafficking is real. People like this will never admit that the human sex trafficking is real, and who is creating, who is behind it. People like him are behind the human sex trafficking.
Right? It has nothing to do with the other 3 trillion cells.
If you were raped or molested as a child, you are trafficking. You are trafficking.
And scarcity and fear you're going to have about your contribution to
you're
that
a victim.
organism. Imagine how
Think
much
about
doubt,
it. Schools and churches do this. It's been there. It's been there. That's why we're agitated, because something happened to us. If you
organism, this is a great analogy for the ego.
If your life was all perfect and everything, and then all of a sudden it just turned upside down, well, that's the reason why. Is because someone is telling you something. You forgot something back there. You forgot something back there. You didn't go like this for nothing. Like.
So the ego mind needs manifestation techniques because it believes it's separate. It doesn't understand that it's part of an entire organism.
I lost everything,
but everything
I knew I was going to if these people weren't going to tell the truth.
It experiences is intricately interwoven with
so
the
what you're seeing
is
a mama bear
organism, and that entire organism
talking to the
universe. That is. Right? So when you understand that you are not separate,
I've been talking to a lot of people who got into this in the streets, and they're like, leave it up to God, leave it up to God. You're not a good person. So I will tell them, they're scared of witches. All these fucking Jesus freaks, they're scared of witches. I'm a witch. So I will tell them, I'm a witch.
All of that illusion falls away now.
And they're like, demons. Demons are after you. Well, then they're after me. Well,
you are all that is, right? You are everything, and everything is within you. That's the only manifestation technique you need. Know thyself.
People like him,
once you understand
I
that you
will
are
refer them as demons.
Creator.
I don't think like that in the spirit
you're
realm.
Not separate from anything.
To me, they're no longer demons. I can't. They're people like this. So to me, in afterlife,
the illusion of
I really can't call them a demon because they're seeing more. They have an opportunity to change that in the afterlife.
Is my desire and intention
to not be like that.
Already within me.
So when it's his time, he ain't gonna be like that because he's gonna
all
be
of that can fall away because
they're gonna give him a new one.
So the only manifestation technique you need is this one. Remember who the fuck you are. I love you.
Manifestation is easier than you think. When the part of you that has always known who you are takes the reins of your life, you get to experience life in the way that it really is.
Tell the truth.
You see, things are much easier than you might have thought they are till this point.
Tell the truth. You were never alone in the first place.
But that is only because you cannot see how the universe works with you to
and
create
people
reality.
who keep saying they're alone,
But as you take on this understanding, which is so core to who it is you really are,
they were never fucking
you will then have a much easier time in your life because no longer will you see the necessity for struggle.
Fucking talks about this fucking
You will begin using the power that has always been with you and the power that you have unwittingly used up until this time.
These are fucking white names.
So remember that this is something that you already do on a subconscious level. And what you are waking up to is how to use the power that you already have more consciously.
Hermes is telling
you will begin to create reality without the strain and strife of all the actions that you would normally take to get something done, because you will have an understanding of frequency and how you access it and pulse it out. And this will be the way from now on that you will create what it is that you wish to experience in the physical reality that you see around you.
But he didn't come up the other
And you'll have more fun than you ever before because you'll be discovering that you are all superheroes and that you will have superpowers. We enjoy very much watching you in your exploration of these ideas and of your true nature. So you see what
he did there with
because
the
it is like watching a toddler learn how to walk
and
run.
That
so you already are amazing beings of immense power.
He did not fucking say this.
And when you can recognize that and then take a few moments out of your day to practice using that power with a sense of joy, you will see how easy and exciting your lives can be. It is our pleasure to help guide and assist you in this endeavor of becoming humans that you have full power and potential realized, manifested, and with the same sense of compassion and love that you bring from having had the experience that you have had up until this point.
Devil energy.
We see that everything that you find to be unjust or wrong about your world to be serving you very well. Because when you have great power, you will want to use that power with your fellow humans, animals, and plants in a sense of harmony that will lead to a greater experience for all.
Now you have a
You are infinite beings and you create using energy that is coming from an infinite source. Get ready for a new way of living and prepared for an immense sense of freedom and love and passion for life.
But the problem is,
we are pleased at what you have already discovered about yourselves, and we look forward to bringing you along on the rest of your journey.
You had it done something. If you get hurt, you know what it's like. And if you get hurt and you don't feel that, you have someone on you that put that on you. He has something on him that somebody put
I want to buy
him.
your house. I can pay you cash for your house.
So
no matter what condition it's in.
The universe doesn't like
If you need to sell your house for any reason, click the link in this video to see if my offer is right for you. We make the process of selling your house easy and simple. No commissions, no fees. We'll buy your house in as-is condition, and you pick the closing date. No appraisals, no repairs. No hassles. All offers are completely confidential, and there is no obligation.
Anyways, doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. Let's go. Yeah, it's gonna be a... I already don't like the royal stuff. I don't like that. I don't like this stuff. I don't know what else to put on. Anyways, I'm trying to do this. And her were never close. This might be talking to my sister, I'm not sure, but anyways, I'm not close to my aunt Cookie. I'm trying to catch pedophiles here. We don't really know each other because of my mom, so it's hard to even try with her. I don't even know Jesse either because my mom would talk shit on me with him. I just want family so my boys will have cousins to play because I remember not playing with any of my cousins. My offspring, I didn't have a family. My sister because of my mom didn't have one and she didn't know what to fucking do. My dad would tell her. I'm not close to my sisters or my brother. My mom was fucking young. My mom last night. And my dad was older. I'm worried. My dad would tell her
you're
sometimes.
Worried about your own brother, but you're not. You don't care about my kids. Like you don't make sense at all. You really don't.
I saw the three of them. I keep forgetting to do
my mom has trauma.
this thing. This is me talking.
My mom has trauma, but the problem is that the God and Jesus will protect
I may have been
those
experiencing PTSD and not even knowing it. Like when Tracy talks down to me and does evil things just to spite me, I feel small and powerless and almost turn into a scared little boy. I panic. I either shut down and I cry, and I make myself appear bigger and stronger, like some true spiritual shit.
How is that going to work out for you?
True survival shit.
Tell me.
By the way, I almost slept into my work. I almost slept into my
I see homelessness. I see loss. I see a bunch of shit going down on the street. People selling their bodies for money.
Voice say my name.
And they're like, it's for money. I need money. I need drugs now. I need this. I need that. I need this high. I need that. Why do you need it? Why do you need it?
October 16th.
Yes. Because you're being lied to. Just leave it up to God. Leave it up to God. Well, who God? Put God first. Why not yourself first? That's what. I don't know who this God is. I don't know who people are talking about.
He looks like Anthony.
Even more so.
My son looks like Anthony. My dad looks like Anthony a little bit. And
a lot of
Stephanie.
spirits are telling me.
Like, dang, that's funny.
No God, no God.
Oh, wow, a bunch of old pictures. I can't tell whose is who besides your dad, George, and Grandma.
Somebody also needs to be careful, too, because...
And I sent him, like, Russell Lee.
Somebody outside... and somebody didn't want you to leave. Somebody couldn't
I sent him some stuff.
So we're believing some kind of fucking bullshit.
Until then, best wishes to you and your family.
And so ran with her.
George and your mom wants to sue Mandy. Are you sure? Don't leave me. We just got started. I've been busy with my life.
For the longest time.
It's falling apart. Trying to keep my shit together. I'm sorry. My mom just told me last night that she was upset that she hadn't heard from George.
So he's the best source to get me information.
In a long time. I said, Mandy, it's because...
So when I'm talking to people,
I'm getting
on
confused.
The other,
So what's happening over there? I can't talk over someone.
And they do tell me that they have loved ones passed over.
Oh.
A lot of people, the same name, like John.
I do know. Never mind.
Or even Ashley will come up.
I do know.
And I will try to connect them. But not all. It will be a lot of people.
I'm seeing this right now.
And I notice sometimes I won't even say it because I'm like, you have some kind of entity on you.
If you're not familiar with,
you have a sex addiction, you have a drug
with
addiction,
Hollywood,
you have
look up
addiction,
movie.
you
Look
have
up the sitcom
a liar,
Charmed.
like you're
and then you'll see
fake.
witches there, Charmed. It's a
you're not
sitcom
truthful, so you
Charmed.
have something on you. So I'll have another person.
My mom told me, this is Nick, my cousin Nicholas.
To lower your
my
whatever
mom just
it is.
Told me last night
but it's to get you
that
through,
she
to get
was
through
upset
to you,
that
and then
she hasn't heard
it's
from
a whole
Jerome
trying to figure out
in a long time. I said maybe it's because he knows the truth about him being a pedophile.
A bitch, evil.
So here we go. Listen.
I don't know.
If you about to
I'll trigger them.
With somebody right here, is somebody from this person's
and to me, I'm just like, okay.
I tried. This is like my mom. So I'm wondering if he's getting the same treatment, which I doubt because he's a guy, so he's probably just slack. I try to talk to her about it, but she shuts down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she shuts down every fucking time.
So I just
my dad had the same thing I had, being a medium. She doesn't, Nick.
My dad
Nick, this is my. She doesn't want to accept reality. She wants to lock it up and swallow the key.
He was told if he
Those
spoke
horrible
Spanish,
things.
it would be bad. So speak English.
And I put
to be Americanized.
And I put. Yes, yeah, but it's killing
Growing
you. It's killing all of you, and it's killing Mandy and Michelle.
And my dad
all those
wasn't a
painful
white
arguments
kid.
from the past, from the pain of the past. What's going on in my life right now is killing me more than anything.
My mom has special treatment because
it's
she's
the same
white.
fucking thing, Nick. You can't keep running from this fucking bullshit. You could have told me.
I see it. I know it. My dad knew it.
You could have helped me get my mom out of this.
Leave out like my cousin or some shit like that.
She watched her own husband die, and she didn't even care. She was just, I don't know what was going on. I really don't know what was going on. It was all about money. It was going to be a big ass paycheck. Something was happening.
Money can't buy my kids.
All I know is that
yesterday was difficult
the Native
because
American and
I'm going around
reservations,
testing,
casinos,
advertising.
you are killing these
our teachers
elders.
are
You're killing these
pedophiles. I'm like,
elders.
you know about the human sex trafficking? No, I don't know. I don't know. Really?
The
I'm
less tribe.
Oh,
You
that
have to have so
sucks.
many in a tribe.
Thoughts
You have
and
to have so many
prayers.
members in a tribe.
Meanwhile, they're trying to get me a hotel room. Like, really? Who are you and how old are you? And
so it's a different law.
Yeah.
It's a different rule. It's a
trying
different.
to gaslight me,
It's
stupid motherfuckers.
it's where I have to balance things, and I'm like, no
Yeah,
more.
it's just-
I can't do this.
Our military sucks.
Or like I said, it's gonna be somebody
Like
that's
greedy ass
somebody here, like a friend with
These
Native
teachers.
Americans, no different. Like
waiting on something to come through so he can get an
that's what I feel like.
or something like that.
I hate going to the bars.
Has shown me
Probably not even
was
if you're not expecting
you find the
this,
locals there,
it's some type of
and the
there's a
local
lot
people
of
at the bars that keep
fighting
going to there.
Indians.
They have
In
attachment.
the end, we
It's not a
all
good attachment.
we all need to come
So
together.
when I go there, it's
and
death. So when I go, it's like giddy to me because
and communication.
that's where I want to be, dead.
Before this,
So,
it's like, it could have been like spoken.
I feel like the Grim Reaper every time I go.
Now, for some of you, if this is a female that's getting ready to come to a man saying that be pregnant, they won't want to test. The female is just lying to start some shit. You just really gotta
That's
think
pretty
about
There's
cool.
a process to go
And I
through
think
because
that
I already
is-
talked to
But
John. I never
I'm alone. I never was
know
supposed to be
John,
here,
but I
guys.
never
Like,
used to experience this type of.
my ancestors were telling me that, no, I was part of a witchcraft. I was monitored, but not by the people of God and Jesus. I was monitored by the universe, by like the plants, animals, you know, that. Because I'm like,
is
I'll go to a certain place and I'm like, there's a tree there that's
gave
been
me
waiting
more
for
of
me.
Like,
Like, you've been waiting for you, and I'm like, okay, I had that before.
I'm gonna just give it to you.
And a couple of trees
But you just have to keep
I have
coming
not
back
seen in a
and
long
coming
time.
back
If I
and
go
back.
back
It's each time
into
you come
childhood,
back at
like,
it,
go back
you're
into
gonna
that
get
neighborhood,
something different. You're
and
gonna
I
see
see a tree,
something
and
that
I'm
wasn't
like,
there
why are you so
before,
much?
and it was
Or
always there.
I'll get like
It's like you
a
get a
tree
picture,
just pulling
you
me,
have a family picture.
going, I have grown so much, I
Like,
have
yeah, you
changed
have a
so
family
much.
picture,
I'm proud of
a
me.
vacation picture.
So trees
You
do
always
talk,
had it.
plants do talk. This
That picture is always gonna have some
plant
kind of
here is
secret
talking,
hidden,
the ferns talking to me.
secret things hidden in it, hidden gems in it. So that picture will always keep coming
Yeah, I'm
back.
not doing so good. Yeah, it looks okay, it's still alive, but it could be better. And
We gonna stay on your shit, like,
so
Okay.
yeah.
it may like really throw you off.
Your dad must remember. This is me talking to Nick. Your dad must remember something about my dad's siblings, since he was his friend first.
Hollywood is big.
Michael didn't die, or he died, or he passed away. I don't know, but I know he was sick.
So yeah, so my ancestors, they told me that
someone's gonna die and someone's gonna.
they
in this family.
attached
It's always the
they
case.
attached something to
So-
Britney Spears.
Somebody is
As funny and as not funny, but as crazy as that sounds,
That's gonna give you
Death is not. It's never easy. It's never easy. Just
they're
like a
hiding
birth.
something.
The transition.
The United
of-
States knows, and they're silencing Britney Spears for
You had
that
9
reason.
months.
So once Britney Spears
more
finds
than 9,
out
a little bit more than 9
why
months
they're silencing
to
her, she's gonna like,
think about another person coming in a relationship.
yeah,
How are you
it's
going
just
to
difficult.
blend
Either
in
way,
that?
they really
And then
did. A
sooner or
lot of
later,
people,
it
like Lee
becomes
Taylor,
like, I
wanted
can
to
never
kill
imagine
Britney
my
Spears.
life
They
without
were
you.
so close.
And it was never
It
the
was
case.
so
It was,
close.
how
Hair,
can I
hair.
imagine my life with you? Instead, you worked with it. You
And they
grew
give
into
me
it.
that
Um,
cut, and they couldn't cut it. They can't cut it.
Um,
It's gold. It's
so
like
same
that
thing, you just
that
have to
Hercules
flip
thing,
it,
and I just brought that
it's
up.
so weird how you flip it. You just like turn over.
Everybody may be fight and break out.
So these are codes.
Then after that,
this is war. This is a spiritual war with World War III. This is World War III. Chemical warfare.
And just deal with it.
Spiritual warfare.
So I know some people on here.
Everyone outbursts.
Brainwashing.
I'm still trying to learn the reincarnation stuff.
And I remember my sister did get hypnotized, or they went to somewhere and they got
it's very, very
class got hypnotized.
Other than that, it's
well, when you're experiencing
me,
with
I have
that,
an overwhelming of spiritual people.
And to me,
that
it's
will
like
make me feel like I am reincarnated, but I'm
when
not.
I see those people
They
get
will give me
hypnotized,
things.
I'm like, and certain people don't get hypnotized. They
Time
either weren't
travel
following
whatever
along,
it could be,
or they're
whatever that is,
protected,
whatever. I'm still trying to learn on
and
that.
they just weren't listening because they were protected.
What else?
And I know my ancestors are telling me I'm
put
brainwashed. I'm
Nick.
Someone hypnotes me, like when I'm watching these shows and TV shows. That's why also when I have like a memory of an old cartoon thing came up, like Animaniacs or
had bad feelings about me spending time with them. I told my dad about
if I get those images pop up.
I haven't told my dad about Jerome. He got a lot on his plate as is.
It's brainwashing. It's music.
Nick, you never
it's
told
the tune.
Your dad. You need to tell him because you need.
So what I got with
my dad is losing his memory and his eyesight. He's super depressed about it. If I tell him, he'll probably forget anyways.
Lincoln was, of course, murdered.
So you're just making up excuses.
But it was all inside job.
You're not gonna heal yourself. You're just gonna
inside job. There's more.
Run away, and that's why you keep drinking.
But
because you're not getting.
Whatever you do on this realm,
conversating, even though your dad's not gonna remember.
Is recorded
whose fault is that?
by
You should have told him that a long time ago. And even if your dad doesn't remember.
So go into Star Trek and look up the holodeck. To me, this realm is like a holodeck.
So, what is it that you fucking want?
That's what.
Ricky talks.
So on the spiritual level here, with my grandma telling me be a sailor, you gotta sail through things.
Lying about
so
being touched by their family members who have been having the same problems for years, but no one wants to listen.
Remember spinach, Desi? Spinach.
Ricky, you put.
Oh, and broccoli. Remember broccoli?
Ricky talks.
There's a hidden message to the broccoli thing to the block.
She still doesn't talk to Jerome. As far as I know, they haven't been on good terms for a long time. Maybe Ricky, it's time I tell Ricky.
And that's how my mom was.
That's horrible.
When you take
No one wants to believe bad stuff like that about their own children or family members. It's a nightmare. But it's an even bigger nightmare for the victim who people refuse to believe.
Use magic. They are a pedophile.
Some of you too, whatever this heart.
And I'm screaming in my mother-in-law. No, it starts with her. She made. This is like
it will trap you no matter what.
No, it starts with her. She made you feel like this. You need to wake her up. My husband's mom is the same way. My husband and his mom doesn't want to think his own sister and daughter anything to my boys.
So,
because I'm having the same problems
if you boys decide to have kids, I'm planning
what's happening in my own circle. My husband's family. I don't know my family. Because of this reason, I couldn't trust Jerome.
Think about that.
Why did he do that? And my God, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I had to see. I really don't. Why the fuck did he yell at me for?
As a child, they should never be abused.
And what I saw.
They should know that they have their own right to choose and how they feel.
I haven't told my mom everything.
Baby,
she needs to know about Jerome in order to
spiritually telling
two of the boys who wish to remain anonymous.
So when you become talkative, you can tell me more things, and that's where the conversation will come up with higher source. Don't put on TV
anonymous. Yes, those boys should be anonymous, but
yeah, I did. But it was how I was raised. But I was talking to you boys about it. How does that make you feel?
and that would be for my uncle to prison. Those boys did. What did he?
They was sorry.
But you're right, but you don't
let them inside the pain.
It's important. Don't bottle it up.
Let those boys decide,
so they can help you understand like where you need to be. They're your best therapists. They're your best friends. They're your best support system. They're your team for a reason.
Done the same.
So please
done the same. You wouldn't want him to be going through this alone.
And,
you need to tell him now.
If you
this
feel
will
agitated,
help both of you. You
it's
both
somebody
need
telling you,
each other
it's
right
another
now.
spirit telling you, calm down, slow down.
So the conversation's broken up, but I'm just.
You might not know them personally, but they know you.
Showing you clips on how bad the situation is.
No, just take it as it
I'm
is.
fine. Yeah, it hurts that people don't believe you.
You have no reason to
but
be scared.
That's on them. That's their own battle. It just didn't. I just didn't want. I had to do to protect my son and my nephew. My nephews.
They know that there's consequences
and
to that.
Felt shitty about not telling Mandy sooner.
Like
I realized
they tried to hurt me, and I got back up.
I told everyone.
So I'm showing you boys that when you get back up,
okay,
those people will come back up.
Nicholas fucking knew the whole time.
They get mad. It'll start to show.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you boys that these people that have been trolling me and
anyways
doubting what I do, they will do life in prison, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to prove it to you, how that manifestation works, because you have to actually do the work. You have to follow. You can't cut corners. You have to follow what you're doing.
You need to tell him because he's probably going to get sick. Yeah, I'm not going to. I protect my son and my nephew sooner. You need to tell him because he's getting sick. You need to tell him because he's probably getting sick. Because know what is saying anything.
Okay, that's it.
No one is saying anything.
The time is 1:18, and the day is July 20th. Oh, well, that's why Disney popped up today. Okay. 7227. Well, Disney brings in the number 27 and 72 for me, as well as 28 and 82. Tesla comes up as 27 as well. So Colin, that's why I'm connecting you with Tesla, because your birthday's on the 27th. And 28. I didn't know it was Disney connected himself with 28. Because I connected, yeah, it's a long story with that one. But, numbers, let me see if this one happens. Okay, usually numbers, like everything has numbers on them. Like wash machines, if you look on the instructions or a machinery, certain calculations or whatever it was, there's 144 in the equation of a wash machine and a dryer. Like, someone showed me that when they were like working to fix a computer or something like that, or the whatever was in it. Things have a number to them. So the universe is all numbers and energies and synchronization, because it's when they synchronize, when there comes up, it's made to be like that, like a circle, like a bubble. It's made to be like that. But you can design a bubble in a certain other way. You could do it like a cube. You can make a cube bubble. But circles are always going to go back. Like, it's a pole. The pole. Either way, it comes back. It comes back. Yeah, when people tell me they know everything and whatnot, it's like, whatever. I don't fucking know everything. So you can't. And you can't tell me you're healed because I know I ain't fucking healed. No one's fucking healed. So I love you boys, and I'll see you soon.